Australian companies are keeping the Morrison Government busy, with Coles and Target admitting to underpaying staff and General Motors axing the iconic Holden brand. Anthony Albanese and Scott Morrison both kept busy themselves, announcing key policies and inquiries to climate change and bushfires. This is A Week in Politics.
China on the attack.
It's basically politically motivated.
Its ambassador to Australia accusing the federal government of discriminating against Huawei after the telco was banned from any involvement in building the nation's 5G network.
It has become a sour point or thorny issue in the bilateral relations.
Australia dragged back into the spat after the UK allowed Huawei to assist with the building of its own 5G network,
which I think is a sensible decision.
On the domestic front, the federal government flagged naming and shaming employers caught ripping off workers, all part of its blueprint to crack down on wage theft.
Where large Australian corporations pay proper, dutiful and clear attention to paying their staff.
The release of this discussion paper, poor timing for Coles, after the supermarket giant confessed to underpaying hundreds of employees over 6 years. Its total transgression, $20 million. And the very next day it was revealed Target had underpaid its workers $9 million.
It shouldn't come to this. People should be paid their entitlement.
And as Holden made the shock decision to disappear from the automotive landscape, Liberal MPs are pushing for the luxury car tax to go with it.
But I think it should be the ambition, certainly over the medium term, when the budget is in hopefully a stronger state, that we can remove these taxes.
But when it comes to the luxury car tax, we have no plans to remove that.
The opposition leader delivering his fourth vision statement with a push to get more older Australians into work and making a passionate defence of the legislated superannuation rise from 9.5% to 12%.
With economic growth and productivity, you can have both higher super and higher wages.
It turned out not to be Anthony Albanese's most prominent speech of the week. On Friday, he came out fighting on climate change, committing to net zero target emissions by 2050.
Now, this should be as non-controversial in Australia as it is in most nations.
And after more than a month of debate and discussion, Mr Morrison has unveiled his Royal Commission into Australia's Black Summer, in which 33 lives were lost.
When you have a devastating impact, you've got to learn the lessons.
The report due back by the end of August, with a specific focus on Commonwealth powers during emergencies, hazard reduction and fuel loads.
This isn't about changing who does what. This is about how we work together.
Australia's deadly summer season draws to a close next week, but its loss and legacy is set to linger for many months to come. David Shiraz, Sky News, Canberra.